This our second day, which is the concluding day for the 8th All India Tibet Support Groups Conference, a two-day conference, which was 12th and 13th at Dharamshala. And our, this conference is a triennial conference. We have got all Tibet support groups. They have every year their annual conferences also. They have, and we do also take their annual conferences. But in this the triennial conference is more important because there we bring everyone together. So since yesterday, that was the 12th of March, and today, till this time, we had very openly, frankly discussed about the issues on Tibet and the problems being faced by them. And then the consensus, a unanimous decisions as follows, and which we have brought in as a 8th All India Tibet Support Groups declarations. The 8th India Tibet Support Groups Conference brought together representatives of Tibet support groups across India to reaffirm their solidarity with Tibetan people and their aspirations, freedom, and ancient cultural preservation. Conference recalled the historic support extended by the Indian people to Tibet since 1950, late Sardar Patel, and in 1954 by Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, and in 1959, All India Tibet Support Group initiated by Lok Nayak Jayaprakash Narayan. And we reaffirmed the civilizational, spiritual, cultural ties between India and Tibet. Conference expressed serious concern over the continued occupation of Tibet by the People's Republic of China and the ongoing policies that threatens Tibet's unique cultural identity, religious traditions, language, and fragile environment. Conference condemned the reported human rights violations in Tibet, including restrictions on the religious freedom, mass surveillance, the expansion of colonial-style boarding schools for Tibetan children, and attempt to annihilate the Tibetan identity. The conference demand for recognition of a central Tibetan administration as the legitimate representative of Tibetans. Okay. The conference called for the resumption of dialogue between representatives of His Holiness Dalai Lama, Central Tibet administrations, and the People's Republic of China to peacefully resolve the Sino-Tibet conflict and appealed the government of India to raise the Tibet cause on international platforms in support of resumption of dialogue. This is one very important resolutions we brought up, because this resumption of dialogue we have, for the first time, we are requesting government of India to place in the international, forums, and which we are very hopeful, once this put it up. Conference express appreciations for the lifelong contribution of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama in promoting world peace, compassion, non-violence, environmental awareness, and the revival of Nalanda tradition of Buddhism. Conference rejected China's claim over the reincarnation of His Holiness 14th Dalai Lama and uphold the century-old traditions on reincarnation by Gaded Phudang Trust. Conference congratulates His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama for receiving Grammy Award this year, which also coincides the year of compassion, marking the 90th year birth anniversary of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. Conference resolved to strengthen the Tibet support groups across India, promote awareness through the academic programs, social media campaign, organize cultural and environmental initiatives, and encourage the greater participation of youth, women, and civil societies. Thank you.